In the quiet town of Tagaste, in what is now modern-day Algeria, a woman cried, not once, not twice, but for years, silently, persistently, and faithfully. Her name was Monica, and though she lived more than 1600 years ago, her story still touches hearts across the world today. Born in 331 AD to a Christian family, Monica grew up in a time when faith often had to be lived quietly, not loudly, but deeply. As a young woman, she was married to Patricius, a Roman official with a fiery temper and little interest in her Christian beliefs. Life was not easy. Her marriage was filled with trials, and yet Monica remained kind, patient, and prayerful. She loved her husband despite his flaws, and through her example, she eventually brought him to the faith before his death. But Monica's greatest heartache would not come from her marriage, it would come from her son Augustine. Augustine was brilliant from a young age, gifted with intellect and charm. He had the potential to become a great man, and he did. But first, he took a long detour through a life of rebellion, pride, and spiritual confusion. He rejected his mother's faith, he chased pleasure, he followed strange philosophies, and all the while Monica watched and prayed. She followed him from city to city, weeping in church and pleading with priests to intercede. Many would have given up, but Monica's love was relentless. One day, in Milan, Monica met Saint Ambrose, a wise bishop who became a spiritual guide to both mother and son. Through Ambrose, Augustine began to listen, to open his heart, and finally, to return to the God his mother never stopped believing in. In 387 AD, after 17 years of tears and prayer, Augustine was baptized. Monica's joy was complete. Not long after, she fell ill. On her deathbed, she said to Augustine, "All I ask of you is that you remember me at the altar of the Lord, wherever you may be." Monica died in peace, having lived to see the miracle her heart longed for. Her son went on to become Saint Augustine of Hippo, one of the greatest saints and theologians in Christian history. His writings still shape the church today. But behind his sainthood stood a woman whose prayers never wavered, a mother who teaches us that faith is not always loud, but it is always powerful. Every year, the Catholic Women's Association honors Saint Monica, and it's no surprise why. She is the perfect model of the Christian woman, strong in faith, patient in suffering, and unwavering in love. To the CWA, Saint Monica is more than a saint. She is a sister, a mother, a guide. She represents the power of prayerful perseverance, the strength found in quiet endurance, the sacred duty of nurturing faith within the family, the hope that no soul is ever too lost for God. By celebrating her, the CWA celebrates every woman who holds her family together in prayer, every mother who cries in silence for a wayward child, and every wife who remains faithful even in hardship. Her life is a reminder that through patience, humility, and faith, ordinary women can live extraordinary lives. Saint Monica didn't write books, lead armies, or perform miracles, but she loved. She believed, she waited, and through her, the Church gained one of its greatest saints. Today, women across the world, especially in the CWA, carry her story in their hearts. A story that reminds us all sometimes the most powerful thing a person can do is pray. Saint Monica, pray for us.